When you think of Italy, what is it that first stirs your senses? Is it the irresistible aroma of garlic sizzling in olive oil, drifting from a bustling kitchen where an Italian chef works their magic? Or perhaps it's the sight of vibrant market stalls, overflowing with plump tomatoes, fragrant basil, and, of course, bundles of garlic, each ingredient promising a feast for the senses and a celebration of flavor. In Italy, food is not just sustenance, it's a ritual, a daily act of love and creativity that brings people together. Maybe it's the golden sun warming ancient stones, casting long shadows over Roman ruins and Tuscan villages alike. The sunlight here seems to linger, illuminating centuries of history and tradition, inviting you to slow down and savor the moment. Every stone tells a story, every sunbeam a reminder of the timeless beauty that defines this land. Or is it the sound of laughter echoing through a lively piazza, where friends gather at outdoor cafes, children chase pigeons around ancient fountains, and the air is filled with the joyful hum of conversation? In Italy, the piazza is the heart of community life, a place where strangers become friends and every day feels like a celebration. For many, Italy is a land of indulgence, where life's pleasures are not hidden away or reserved for special occasions, but openly celebrated at every opportunity. Here, families gather around tables laden with homemade pasta, crusty bread, and local wine, sharing stories and laughter late into the night. Meals are more than just food. They are a way of connecting, of honoring tradition, and of savoring the present. But is this so-called sinfulness, this love of good food, good company, and beautiful surroundings, really a vice? Or is it perhaps the art of living well? In Italy, pleasure is not something to be ashamed of. It's woven into the fabric of daily life, a reminder to find joy in the simple things and to never take a single moment for granted. Here, passion, beauty, and joy are embraced in every meal, every conversation, every day. Whether it's a spontaneous serenade in a quiet alleyway, a heartfelt debate over espresso, or a shared smile between strangers, Italians know how to find magic in the ordinary. Join us as we peel back the clichés and look beyond the postcard images. We'll discover a country where the greatest pleasures are often the simplest ones. A walk through a sun-dappled vineyard, a bite of perfectly ripe fruit, a moment of connection with a neighbor. Let's begin our journey into the heart of Italy, a place that might just teach us all to be a little more sinful in the best possible way. Here you'll find that temptation isn't something to resist, but something to embrace, as you discover the true art of living la Dolce Vita. If Italy is guilty of any sin, it's surely gluttony. Yet here, indulgence is elevated to an art form, not condemned as a vice. In every corner of this country, food is not just sustenance, but a celebration of life itself. The air in a trattoria hums with laughter and the clinking of glasses, while the aroma of simmering sauces and freshly baked bread drifts through candlelit rooms. Italians don't just eat. They savor, they linger, they make every meal an event to remember. Each region of Italy speaks its own unique culinary language, telling stories through recipes passed down for generations. In Bologna, the slow-simmered ragu is a labor of love, bubbling away for hours to achieve its rich, complex flavor. In Naples, pizza is more than a dish. It's a symbol of pride, with dough tossed high into the air and baked to perfection in wood-fired ovens, its crust blistered and smoky, its toppings simple yet sublime. Travel south to Sicily and you'll find sweet cannoli filled with creamy ricotta, their shells crisp and golden, dusted with powdered sugar. Here, bold flavors reign, like pasta con lessard, a dish that marries the briny taste of fresh sardines with wild fennel, pine nuts, and raisins, capturing the island's sun-soaked spirit in every bite. Sicilian pastry shops overflow with colorful treats, each one a testament to centuries of culinary tradition. Italian food is about patience, history, and letting the best ingredients shine. The secret isn't in complicated techniques, but in the reverence for what the land provides. Ripe tomatoes glistening with morning dew are picked at their peak. Golden olive oil is pressed from ancient groves, and Parmigiano Reggiano is aged for years to develop its nutty, crystalline perfection. Every ingredient tells a story of sun, soil, and time. Meals in Italy are sacred rituals, prepared by loving nonnas whose hands know the secrets of dough and sauce, sourced by dedicated farmers who rise with the sun, and shared in joyful hours-long gatherings that stretch from midday into evening. The Sunday lunch is a weekly tradition, where generations come together around a table overflowing with food, laughter, and stories. Every bite is a connection to family, land, and tradition. Passing bread across the table is more than a gesture. It's a symbol of unity, of sharing life's abundance. The landscape itself, with its rolling vineyards and golden fields, is reflected in every glass of wine and every forkful of pasta. In Italy, to eat well is to live well. Meals are moments to pause, to connect, to celebrate the everyday joys that make life beautiful. Whether it's a simple bowl of pasta enjoyed in a cozy trattoria, a sunset toast with friends, or a stroll through the piazza with gelato in hand, food is at the heart of every memory. This so-called sin of gluttony is in truth a blessing, one that nourishes both body and soul. The laughter of children, the breaking of fresh bread, the abundance of a festive table. These are the moments that define Italian life, where food becomes a language of love and gratitude. Here, food is love, and every meal is a celebration. In Italy, the table is where memories are made, where traditions are honored, and where the simple act of sharing a meal becomes the greatest joy of all. In Italy, lust is a passion for life, not just desire. It's a vibrant energy that pulses through every moment, every interaction, and every corner of the country. Here, lust isn't simply about romance or fleeting attraction. It's a celebration of existence itself. Italians embrace each day with a zest that's infectious, turning the ordinary into something extraordinary. Whether it's the way the morning sun bathes a piazza in golden light, or the laughter that echoes through cobblestone streets, there's a sense that life is meant to be savored, cherished, and lived to the fullest. It's in expressive conversations, dramatic gestures, and a love for beauty that infuses everything. Watch as friends gather at a cafe, their hands painting stories in the air, voices rising and falling like music. Every word is felt, every emotion shared openly. Italians don't just talk, they perform, turning even the simplest chat into a passionate exchange. This expressive nature is woven into the fabric of daily life, making every encounter feel meaningful and alive. Walk Florence's streets, art and history pulse in every stone, from Michelangelo's David to the soaring notes of Italian opera. The city itself is a living museum where the past and present blend seamlessly. Each building tells a story, each sculpture a testament to centuries of creativity and ambition. The opera houses echo with the voices of legends, and the air is thick with inspiration. In Italy, art isn't confined to galleries. It spills out onto the streets, inviting everyone to participate in its beauty. Italians pour heart and soul into everything: football, fashion, espresso, even a homegrown tomato. The passion for football unites entire cities, turning matches into festivals of color and sound. In Milan, style is a way of life, with every outfit carefully chosen to express individuality and pride. The ritual of making espresso is treated with reverence, a daily ceremony that brings people together. Even in the quiet moments, like tending to a garden, there's a sense of devotion and care that transforms the mundane into something magical. This is a culture where emotion is shared, not hidden. Families gather around tables for long, laughter-filled meals, sharing stories and memories that bind generations together. Friends greet each other with warm embraces, and reunions are marked by tears of joy and heartfelt words. In Italy, feelings are not kept behind closed doors. They are celebrated, expressed, and woven into the tapestry of everyday life. Passion is the nation's heartbeat, fueling creativity and connection. Artists find inspiration in the play of light and shadow. Musicians fill the air with melodies that stir the soul, and friends gather to celebrate life's moments, big and small. This passion drives innovation, nurtures relationships, and creates a sense of belonging that is uniquely Italian. Whether in art or daily life, Italians live with intensity and joy. The simple act of making pasta becomes a cherished tradition, passed down through generations. Children play soccer in narrow alleys, their laughter echoing off ancient walls. Couples dance under the stars at local festivals, moving to rhythms that have been part of their culture for centuries. Every moment is an opportunity to connect, to create, and to celebrate the beauty of being alive. This is the true Italian lust, a deep, contagious engagement with the world. It's the joy found in a bustling market, the warmth of a shared meal, the thrill of a festival that brings a community together. In Italy, passion is not just a feeling, it's a way of life, an invitation to experience the world with open arms and an open heart. And once you've felt it, you'll carry a piece of that Italian spirit with you wherever you go. Italian pride isn't arrogance, it's campanilismo, fierce loyalty to one's roots. Every city, Every village guards its own traditions, dialects, and history. Events like Siena's Paleo or Florence's artisan workshops are living testaments to this pride. Craftsmanship is an inheritance passed down through generations, each creation a reflection of identity. This pride preserves diversity and fuels resilience, uniting communities through hardship and triumph. Italy's spirit is unbreakable, rooted in love for home and heritage. Here, pride is a quiet confidence, a celebration of belonging. It's not hubris, but a deep, enduring love for family, place, and history. Italy's sin of sloth is the art of the sweetness of doing nothing. It's not laziness, but a mindful pause. The evening, lingering over coffee, or simply watching sunlight dance through leaves. Italians embrace unhurried moments, finding joy in presence rather than productivity. This slowness is restorative, a daily ritual that connects people and calms the mind. Rest is essential, not a luxury. In Italy, the most meaningful experiences often happen when you're not trying to make them. Savor the sweetness of doing nothing. It's a vital ingredient in the Italian recipe for happiness. In Italy, greed is redefined, a hunger for experience, not possessions. The country's true riches are its memories, landscapes, and shared history. Italians are greedy for stories, beauty, and time with loved ones. From ancient ruins to breathtaking coasts, treasures are meant to be shared and preserved. This greed fosters stewardship and community, not selfishness. Real wealth is found in family, friendship, and the bonds that make life rich. In Italy, the greatest treasure is a life filled with connection and meaning. If envy is a sin, the world is guilty when it gazes at Italy. Italians master effortless elegance, sprezzatura in style, food, and living. Time is a friend, not an enemy. Meals and moments are savored, not rushed. Italy's seamless blend of past and present gives life a rare depth. Most enviable is the Italian capacity for everyday joy, found in a peach, a song, or a shared laugh. It's not about what Italians have, but how they live. That's the true object of our envy. What looks like wrath in Italy is really passion. Communication is a full-body sport. Animated debates in markets, homes, and piazzas are signs of deep engagement, not anger. Italians argue with energy and conviction, showing respect for ideas and each other. This culture values honesty, directness, and strong opinions. Passionate dialogue fuels creativity, innovation, and connection. Even heated discussions end in laughter and camaraderie. Here, wrath is the spark that ignites art, food, and ideas. In Italy, debate is a dance, a celebration of life's intensity. Is Italy the world's most sinful country? If sin means savoring life's pleasures, then yes, gloriously so. Here, sins are virtues, feasting, celebrating beauty, cherishing history, and prioritizing connection. Italy is not just a place to visit, but to experience with all your senses. Let it challenge and change you, reminding you that life is not a dress rehearsal. Go, taste, listen, and linger. Let Italian sin seep into your soul. Which Italian sin would you commit? Gluttony, sloth, or a lust for life? Begin your own journey into Italy's heart and discover the beauty of living a little more sinfully.